Hey guys, how's it going? It is your boy, Manga Man Drew, and I'm here to do my reaction. Oh wait, I forgot something. There it is, my reaction to Dr. Stone, manga chapter 213. I got it confused with Jujutsu Kaisen because it's also on break this week for some reason. Whew. But yes, we are going to be reacting to the most recent chapter of Dr. Stone. Dr. Stone was on break last week, and the reasoning behind it is most likely because Inagaki and Boichi were gathering more information for the future arc. That's something that they've done a few times in the story, where they've taken a break or two to just gain a better understanding, to do a little bit of scientific research to writing their manga, which, you know, makes sense. Science is changing every day. Sometimes the science that we know in the past is completely obsolete. Hey, do you remember when we thought that evolution wasn't a thing? But yeah, I can't wait to get more into this chapter. And if you like this type of reactions, why don't you subscribe to my YouTube channel? And with that out of the way, let's get right into the reaction. And we are starting off this chapter with a color page. Dr. Stone, Z equals 213, unknown known. Oh, so we're going to be talking about space in this chapter. But yeah, this is a very cool color page as we see them preparing to make the rocket, as we see Senku, Kawaku, Ryusui, Francois, Gin, as well as, not Chelsea, but also as... Oh my gosh, why do I keep forgetting his name? We have Kaseki on the color page, as well as Suika. There it is. Yeah, so they're all on the color page. So yeah, the fact that Suika's on the color page is just showing that this is going to be a very amazing chapter. As you have the first line of this chapter being from Crumb saying, "Water is bad!" Because of course he would. As you have Yo's like, "Ah ha ha, can you believe we've got a dam and a hydroelectric plant?" Yeah, that's very interesting that they just have that already. It's so great. And it's like, and then you even have Chrome saying that the scale of this thing is crazy, which, I mean, yeah, it's damn. But then you have Senku coming in and it's like, gotta be grateful to Rui and the villagers for working so hard while we were away. Ha ha ha, for such a massive mission, we need as many able workers as we can, as we are seeing that they are going to revive someone else. Oh, I don't know who this person is. Maybe it's just some random person. Yeah, they're just doing random people now, reviving random people, as you have Gin coming in, trying to basically tell them what's going on. And she's like, "Greetings, new revivees of Japan. Did you ever catch me on TV? So many, if so, many thanks. Now, sit back and tune in for the overview of our post-petrification world. We got our hands on one of the mysterious devices that turned us to stone. But it turns out the big bad villain, Y-Man, is up on the moon. Before he whams us again, we're building a rocket to fly up there and do something about it." That's the gist, as we have basically Gin just showing everyone what's going on, and they're being amazed by it because, you know, he's a psychic, magician, telepath, blah, 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 blah. He's all that. So yeah, it makes sense. As you just have both Chelsea and Ryusui react to it. Chelsea's like, "As expected, a jam-dropping performance." He's a performer. Yeah, as you have Ryusui like, "Such a large population increase demands a way to win them over. I desire entertainment media." No, we're going to invent TV, aren't we? As you have Sai's like, "I understand all too well, Ryusui. Without enjoyable diversions, life is hard, too hard. When I was drowning in math in the past, video games were what kept me going." That's one angle, sure, but he who controls the media effectively owns the world. Am I wrong? The old world had broadcast, TV, Google, Netflix. Oh wow, I didn't think they would drop Netflix in a manga, and now our new world has once again reached that stage. You sure you two are brothers? You couldn't be more different. Oh my gosh, I love Ryusui and how he looks just manic and crazy, because he's like, he looks demonic. He looks evil in this picture. He's like, "I want to control the world through media." As we have Senku as well as Kaseki, most likely building a television. Yep! Built a television. Oh, wow, what are the odds? And she's like, "All finished, but is this what y'all indeed, or meaty, you call meaty? Oh, media. Oh, okay, yeah. As they're all like surprised, like he just built a TV. Which I mean, you have going to have Senku explain it. It's like we already had oh yeah, bottom tubes from when we made radar. Okay, yeah, I thought so. Like I'm like, oh, this is old fashioned TV. Where are like the tubes? Yeah, they already made them. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, that makes sense. By giving the scan lines vertical motion too, the after images can create images. It just so happens that the world's first television system was made in Japan. Wait, really? So we're just repeating history here? I'm not surprised. Oh wait, they hear something. It's like, oh yeah, they heard. So it's like, whoops, we got no broadcast in this world. Yeah. Yeah, they just realized that they don't have any television media, so they, even if they have a TV, there's just nothing they can do about it. It's like, obviously you knew that while making it, right? Yeah, no, he didn't. He just realized, like, I made a TV, but we have nothing to show on it. Huh. Oh, well. And now you just have Sicko's like, yep, because we won't be watching TV shows on this thing. Oh, it's going to be a monitor. Like how I'm using this TV as a monitor. I wonder if I caught that before he even said. It's like, what then? We got a boat scheduled to arrive today from, I think that's North America to Japan, and Sai, it's delivery you've been dying for. As we see Sai. Oh, Sail 9000. Oh, they created it. It's like, as you have, oh my gosh, he's back. Taiju is back. It's like, oh, wahaha. We put together something pretty darn awesome. As he bumps fists with Senku. Oh, it's been so long. And it's like, you have Chrome's like, bad. How much wiring is in that thing? As you have Taiju probably not knowing. It's like, probably like 10,000 donuts and a few 100,000 magnets. Wow. And that means what exactly? As you have Senku's like a 16 bits, 16 Hertz CPU as the brain. For memory, I've got 129 core units with 512K ROM and 16K SRAM. Those exact specifications are even more cryptic. In terms of computing power, it's on par with the NES. Whoa! And that's coming from Sai. Okay, so yeah, they already have the NES right now. Oh wow. I mean, it makes sense that, yeah, we get an image of like computer acquired, and oh my gosh, I'm just realizing, okay, it came in parts, but oh gosh, that thing is so big. But you know what? It makes sense because like computers back in the day used to be that big, but oh gosh, it's taking up an entire room. Oh gosh. As you have Sai pretty much creating programs from scratch, as you have Senku's like, getting programs to run is kind of tricky. We feed in these punch cards so the computer can read the patterns of the holes. As you have Gein's like, these cards will be the game program. As you have Yo picking his nose like, how are we supposed to game with these things? As you just have just Sai just going in, and it's like, done already. Yeah, he already did it because of course he is a math genius. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, I got so shocked. But he just put the programs into the computer and we're seeing it on the screen, and it's like, amazing, even in this world we've got video games. Because I see, they have Tetris, which is dope. And it's like, a drop puzzle game like this is as simple a program as it gets. I can whip plenty more in short order. As like, no one does it quite like you, Sai, coming from Ryusui. As we get an image of Pac-Man, Star Destroyers, I think, like spaceship games. Oh gosh, this is gonna be great. And apparently like they've like made so many games, people are having fun. Oh gosh. Oh wow, they even have chess saying you lose. Oh, and they play chess on the computer, but they're playing chess and realize it's like, I've lost. This chess AI is already leaps and bounds past my human intellect. They're playing chess again. It's like, long ago, history's first human versus computer matches took place. The world champion Kasparov faced off against an AI called Deep Blue. Okay. During the infamous 36 move, everyone expected the AI to attack its queen. Al, okay. Or AI, something like that. It was all part of a trap set by Kasparon's humanity's Midas contender. But instead, Deep Blue took a weirdly long time to think and ended up moving a pawn. The move looked foolish at first, but only because no human, including Kasparon, had realized that had brilliant move would lead to victory. It surpassed the human mind in that moment. Science gave rise to an unknown. Okay. Haha. Just so that unknowable entity that bested humanity wanted to know all, it desired it. In a way, science is the greediest thing that ever has or will be. Oh man, as we have been saying, think about what Y-Man brought about as well. The petrification device, that forbidden power. Ooh, it's like, as we have everyone in the vicinity. Okay, I hope something bad isn't gonna happen. As you have games like, what's this? As you have Chelsea's like, a vacuum tube for the Medusa? Okay, I think I know what's going to happen. It's like, it'll stop working if it deteriorates too much. This should slow down the gradual decay process. Okay, as they lock it up in a safe. As you have Yo's like, hey, how far can the case... how far from the case could you be and still activate that nasty little thing by shouting? Impossible. Even at this instant. Rattle. Oh man, something bad's about to happen. Rattle. Snap. You heard that too, right? Yes, we'd better take a look, yeah. Hang on, the lock. Clink. That old familiar click. But how? Nobody said a thing to it. Oh no. No! Oh, wow. Dr. Stone came back. Okay. To explain what I just saw, we have Yo and Geen talked about, like, hey, what are the odds that this Medusa device just randomly goes off? And it randomly begins to go off as Geen recognizes the sound, and as they're running away, this Medusa device activates, and it's a little bit different from what it normally does, because as soon as it activates, it petrifies them to stone, and then they break in the process. At least Yo is broken, which he's dead, but he's technically still alive as long as they're able to put him back together. But yeah, the Medusa device activates, and oh gosh. Oh, I knew it. We should have known it wasn't going to be this easy. Oh, okay. Let's go over everything that has happened in this chapter. First of all, they finally acquired a computer. Wow, it's literally like the first half, review time. This first half of this chapter just solely focused on them, like, trying to, like, understand, like, it starts off with character development, character growth between Sai and Ryusui. A little bit more of that in this chapter, as well as we get the creation and the revelation of two new technologies. They obtained the television, as well as they now obtained a computer, which, oh wow, they're already done with one part of the step to going to the moon. So now that they have a computer and that they have a monitor, they have a computer, they can start doing different programs, start running different calculations so that they can guarantee that they're able to get to the moon safely. But then they also, in this process, because he wanted to be a programmer, they also have games. So it's very interesting to see that they're able to play games, Tetris, Pac-Man. So that was also cool to see. Chess, and how they said that science has surpassed humanity when it comes to its intellect in that one chess game, which probably was foreshadowing the Medusa, because we immediately have that conversation and we immediately see the Medusa, which means that most likely during the time that they were petrified, that Y-Man came up with a way to activate the Medusa, or these newer Medusas have a way to activate it from remote detonation. So if we're going to petrify the entire world again, that I don't know if I will feel great about that. But at the very least, at the end of this chapter, both Geen and Yo got petrified, and Yo was shattered. Like, what are the chances that he could be put back together? Actually, if he could, he could be put back together. But the problem is we don't have like someone who's very good with their hands to do it because they're in America. So yeah, Yo may be out of commission for a while. We see that Gin is fine. I thought the actual device exploded Gin as well, but no, Yo crashed to the ground because he was in the process of running. So when he got petrified, he was probably like in the motion of like running forward, and then he fell, and then he broke. But yeah, the entire world being turned to stone again, probably. What's going to happen next? How did the Y-Man do it? Is it actually the Y-Man? It is most likely the Y-Man. But yeah, it ends on a cliffhanger. So the next chapter, we are going to get the continuation of this, and I can't wait to see it. So yeah, all in all, this was a very good Dr. Stone chapter, as always, with an amazing finish. We got more characterization for Risui and Sai. We get more technology based off the technology they already invented, such as the computer. They now have a computer, which means that they're one step closer to getting to the moon. So overall, really enjoyed this chapter. Hopefully you did as well. Hopefully you enjoyed my reaction to the chapter. And if you did, why not leave a like on the video? Leave a comment down below on what you thought of the chapter. As well as subscribing to my YouTube channel and hitting that notification bell to be notified for whenever I upload more content like this. Do all that cool jazz. And hopefully I'll be able to catch you in my next video. Goodbye!